true self. I'm gonna do a little story time / get ready with me. Corey Reynolds, oh my god, she is so good at doing story times. I watch her and she like inspired me to do this, so I was like, I've never done a story time, so this is my first time, so, and while getting ready, so let's see how it goes. I got coffee, I got a concha, if I get hungry. I got some dogs that are my audience, hell yeah. Okay, let's do this. Miley Cyrus wore my artwork on her 2 times. I still can't believe it. Like, this happened, let's see, 2015. Yes, in 2015. It's been a good amount of years that this has happened. Let's get into it. I want to start with my makeup. Okay, but I'm not going to explain the rest of the products I'm going to use because I just want to get through this. The makeup, not the story. I'm gonna like marinate on the story because it's literally the most amazing thing that's ever happened to me. So Miley Cyrus had her Miley Cyrus and Her Dead Pets album, which she premiered after she had hosted the VMAs, which I watched in live because I was like, Miley and the VMAs, like, is this real? I love the album and I love the aesthetic. It is very colorful, kawaii, trippy. My sister and I think she was dropping me off at a community college I went to here, and we were in the car talking about the VMAs and how good it was, and she was like, oh yeah, did you hear that like Miley's gonna go on tour for that album? And I was like, yeah, I want to go, but you know, dude, Miley fans are like crazy. They're gonna get the tickets like firsthand. Like, there's like no chance of anybody getting tickets because it was at the Wiltern. She did 8 shows on her tour. Is a very small tour, very indie. Like, I feel like since she released this album on SoundCloud, the era was gonna be very intimate, indie, where like it's rare people are gonna get like tickets, because all of them were first come first serve, GA, general admission. That's where we're like, wow, it's gonna go really quick. So Los Angeles was the only California, yeah, it was the only California show. And December 19th, 2015. And we were in the car and I was like, oh yeah, whatever, we're not gonna like get tickets. And we looked at the time, the release time of the tickets, and we're like, should we? I was like, dude, I have class right now. And she's like, we're in the parking lot. We're like, whatever, just like I'll you know, be late to class, but let's try, because we've always wanted to see her ever since we were kids because of Hannah Montana. And I was like, that's, you know, it wouldn't hurt to try. Like, $80 for a ticket, like, are you kidding me? Like, it'd be stupid if I didn't try. So we were in the car and it was so last minute. We're like, let's do it, whatever. Yeah, we got them. We were literally like in shock because we're like, how did that even happen? Like, $80 for a Miley Cyrus ticket, GA. All you gotta do is just show up early and you can literally get any seat you want. We were so stoked. Like, this is our moment. Like, ever since we were kids, we wanted to see Miley in person, and it's happening. The day comes. I had gotten a new car for the first time. I was so excited because we're like, we're set, we have a car, like, let's do this. I don't remember how, early 20s, I think, because I started driving late. So, tell me why. The first time, I don't know, I think it had to been my first time filling up the gas tank by myself. I put diesel. What? Like, no one taught me, like, no one had showed me. Like, I think I was in such a hurry of like going to LA that like I didn't notice there's 3 pumps, not 2. And I don't know what my thinking process was. I put diesel, and then I was like trying to start my car and it didn't start. And I was like, oh my god, I did something wrong. I did something fucking wrong. I have to hurry. I have to figure out what's gonna happen, because this is a day before the show. And we had planned on spending the night at a friend's house, and we can get to the venue. It was like halfway. It was like Bakersfield, so it was halfway to LA. So we needed to sleep somewhere, and then we can go in the morning, and it'd be like legit. We can just sit out there in the morning all day. Let's do our thing. Okay, I think I have someone I could call and see if I can borrow their car while this one just sits at home, and then I'll figure that issue out when I get home. Like, I was like, oh, I don't care about this car. Like, I need to go because I'm not gonna miss Miley Cyrus. And so I was able to borrow a car from a good friend, and then I was they understood, and I was like, dude. So we take off, and it's already hitting the evening the day before. We get to the house of our friends, and I go on Instagram because I'm really like observant of like Miley fans because I've never had to deal with them. So I wanted to see how hardcore they are. And I looked at the hashtag of the Milky Milk tour, and people are already sleeping out the day before. Literally, it's like the evening. So by the time we get there, it'd be like maybe 10 o'clock, 11 in Bakersfield. So it was right when we're pulling up to the house, and I was like, dude, everybody's camping out. Like, we're not gonna get anything if we don't go right now. Go straight from Bakersfield to LA. We'll figure a way out to sleep on the floor outside this venue. And this is before COVID, and I feel like a lot of things were like less strict when it comes to concerts back then because COVID, and like, I don't know. I feel like it's like more like no one cares what you're doing outside of a venue. They kind of know that you're out there for a concert. We ended up getting a tent that we borrowed from our friend, and we're like, we're gonna go camp out there. Like, we're gonna do it. Something goes wrong, like, I don't know. We didn't really think about it. We're just like, we'll be around kids our age. We'll all look out for each other. I'm pretty sure we will. Something goes down. A lot of girls and gays, like, and it's LA. Like, Hollywood is made up of girls and gays, so we weren't tripping. I mean, it did be different now because I feel like we obviously, like, a lot of people know the homelessness has increased so much. Just so sad. So we get there. We are maybe like the 6th or like 7th in line. There's not that many people in front of us because we already see kids like putting out their tents, and we're like trying to hurry and like claim a spot. So we put out our tent, and then there's literally kids without tents, like huddled next to each other and just having their jacket on. And this is December 19th. This is in the middle of December. It is cold, like California cold, but like not good if you're like without shelter, like outside and just trying to go to sleep, but you can't because it's so cold. Yeah, I feel bad. There was kids leaving in the middle of the night. You can hear them being like, I can't take it anymore. Like, the cold is getting to them, and it was bad. It was really bad. Everyone was so cool. Everyone kind of teamed up together trying to figure out, like, okay, like, I'll save your spot if you leave. Like, will you save my spot if I leave? It was sick. So we had a system kind of going on within ourselves. Made some friends, obviously, like girls and gays. It was so cute. And yeah, we just hooked each other up. If they need to go to the bathroom, we'll save their spot, and then they will do the same for us. So it's like the following day. We had made it through the night. Oh, and I'm working on the okay. Why am I? Okay, I'm talking about. Okay, so I like. Wow. Okay, I'm talking about the tour, and I think I'm talking about the concert. But like, just a lot of happened. I made a jacket. Maybe I should have included this in the beginning. So the jacket I made is handmade with color pencils, and you iron it. It's like an iron-on, and yeah, pencils and an iron-on adhesive for fabric. That's what it was made out of. Had to do it, I think, under like a week. It was definitely like the biggest colorful piece, but yeah. So I'll put some progress photos right here of how I started it. I did some stencils like of her, because it's called Miley and her dead pets. Like, I wanted to put her pets that either were passed away and then the ones that she currently had. So I was like, okay, I want to include her pets on the back. That'd be so cute. And then like make the rest of the jacket very kawaii and like psychedelic. I like to, my artwork is based in realism. So I wanted to get her pets as realistic as possible. So I made the stencils, and I used an overhead. I still have, and I constantly use for my artwork. if I want my like commissions or things I draw to be exactly looking like the person, I have to like use this a projector to use the outline of the image, because in overhead you just trace the stencil. And I actually have one of them. I threw away the other ones, but I was like, I need to keep something from this project. I feel like it's gonna go somewhere, and I'm so glad I did, because this is the little her white dog that she had, I think Milky. But yeah, super simple, like just an outline of everything I need to know, where it's at, the shadows and stuff, and I'll fill in the rest, the color. And I don't really do color, I usually do black and gray, so this was like a big challenge for me. And yeah, I used color pencils. That's like the main medium I use. First I did a white base, painted it with white acrylic base, and while I'm doing this, it's stretched out on a clip, like a wooden clipboard. I'll put like pictures so it kind of like gives you guys like wrapped around so it's nice and flat, and just drawing on top, and I'm like grinding these color pencils inside like the fabric and that base, so it sticks onto the white acrylic like base as good as it can. Because if you blow it or you like smear it, like it'll be like discolored, it'll be really like a wreck. So I was so meticulous with this thing, because I was like, okay, I have to be super careful, no one touch it. Like this is all like first timing too, because I had never, I think, used color pencil against like with the iron on. I've done it with like Sharpies and like acrylic paint. So when it came time to iron on the plastic adhesive against color pencils, I was really taking a chance, because I was like, and it's kind of like a one chance thing with this adhesive, the iron on. I noticed that you have to have the iron at a certain temperature. Like you have to touch the adhesive really fast in order to glue on really nicely, because you have to do a peel off of the paper. Oh my god, and if it's too hot, it gets stuck to the artwork and it like melts. It's so scary. I hated it. It was like the worst thing about like doing those commissions, because like your artwork and all your hard work can literally be gone in like a second, and you'd have to like figure out another way to do it, like especially because like people give you jackets that they own, you're like, I can't tell them, go get another one. I never had that happen. Like there was always like a chance of me like figuring out how to like, because I think I had practiced on my own stuff before I gave people stuff. So but the Miley jacket, since it was like in like crunch time, I was like, this has to work the first time. It has to just work. I can't, like, if it doesn't work, well, at least I get to enjoy the concert. But I was like, I have to make this work. And so I did it and peeled it off, and it was so pretty. It was everything I imagined it to be. The hard work's done. Let's decorate. I was so excited like to figure out how I'm gonna add like all like cuteness around that jacket and just make it fit the aesthetic, you know. So my sister added like furry, like Britney Spears, like Baby One More Time, like fur around the arms, and I added like, I bejeweled the whole entire thing and stuff. And then this is when it gets scary. So the car situation, that's already one. So the jacket, I literally thought, I was like, what could, like, this jacket's beautiful, what could I add more? And my thought was, oh, add glitter to the fabric. Because when I was a kid, there was these things at Mervyn's, like these pants that had glitter in them, like jeans, and I was like, they were so beautiful. I literally wish I could have a pair like that again. But I'd seen it in stores, so I was like, this is probably possible. I could do this. Girl, oh my god, wow, I should have just test stripped it like on something else, like another denim thing, because I started getting glitter happy and I started pouring that thing all over the jacket, like painting it. It dried. Oh yeah, glue dries, huh? Glue dries. So simple. Wow, I fucked up. That thing dried like cardboard. I literally, oh my god, fit was perfect. Everything was perfect. And this is when you get over analytical, where you're adding, there has to be something else I can add. I should have just stopped there and just left it as it was. It was perfect. And I had to just overdo it. I wake up in the morning and it's hard. I think I had one more day to work on it, and it was like the last day to work on it, because I was like, oh my god, I'm finishing just right on time, like this is working out. And then I try it on. I can't even get it on. I can't even get this thing on. It is hard like cardboard. I look at literally like a box. Like what? Like I was like, dude, you just did all this work for nothing. Girl, it was perfect. I was out of my mind. I was like, what am I gonna do? I was like, okay, how am I gonna go from here? I can't just give up now. I hate giving up. It's not in my nature. So I was like, I have to just cut it out. Cut out the artwork, the hard work. I'm not gonna leave it behind. Like, we have to leave this jacket behind and just figure out something else. So I go ahead and start cutting out this artwork. And I was telling my sister, I was like, dude, I don't have another denim jacket. Like, that was my only one. It was perfect. I don't have time to go buy another denim jacket. Like, and she was like, just use my jacket. And I was like, no, I can't. And it was the jacket I made her of Selena Quintanilla, hand drawn. It was literally, I think, one of my favorite pieces I've ever made, because it just looked like Selena so much. And just, I did the name of her. It looks so perfect. And Selena, oh, it just looked great on my sister. And she's like, dude, that's the only one we have. And that's like the only option. I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. Like, she's like, dude, it's for Miley. Like, I don't know. We both had a feeling like this jacket's gonna go somewhere. We need to like just finish it. Like, something's gonna happen. Like, I had a feeling like something special is coming within this jacket. We glued the artwork onto that jacket. Literally, Miley has a jacket that, well, I don't know if she still has it, but has Selena in back of her artwork. It's crazy. Like, and she's literally wearing a Selena Quintanilla like fan merch, but she doesn't even know it. Which I live, because I feel like Miley would be a fan of Selena. Anyways, yeah, so we do that. It works out. It looks good. It was kind of like cut on, the shape of the other jacket was different from the first one. I mean, from the Selena one. So it had this like weird space on top of the artwork. And I was like, dude, how am I gonna mask that? Like, it looks hella obvious that I just cut it out of another jacket. And I was like, okay, I'll just, you know, like I always do, I just add glitter to it. So I bejeweled that little crack of it with rainbow jewels, like a rainbow red, orange, yellow. I think you can see it in the photo. And it looks kind of, it looks cool, but like you can tell, like, I don't know, it just kind of looks all DIY. I added something on top of the jacket. I added like little milky like drips. She was very like, drips were on theme with like that album. The artist she was working with for the Lighter music video, I forgot her name, but she's a female artist, and she was doing a lot of the backgrounds and the imagery for the tour, and I went with that theme, and it paid off because it was a rainbow and it looked like milk too, so it was like, yeah, it looked cool. So in the end, I like figured out a way to like save the jacket, and I just, yeah, redecorated it. This time didn't add glitter. Girl, that is the last time I was using glitter on fabric. Only the first and the last. So we make it to the venue. We're like besties with the people there. We're like vibing, so excited to go to the show. We're like, dang, like I was working on my jacket in the tent in the morning, like adding the last final addition, like little pieces to it, like just bejeweling it. And we're waiting out for the show to start. It's like maybe in the afternoon. It starts raining, bruh. Not only we had to get ready in a damn like bathroom across the street in a random like coffee shop, to do our hair, do our makeup, literally in a bathroom like in 15 minutes, because you don't want to like make people wait and stuff. I lost the nail. How did that happen? Work. It started raining. Dude, thank God there's this kid that brought an umbrella. He was so sweet. He was like half sharing it with me and like himself, like, because he knew I didn't want to get my hair messed up. He was so sweet. I literally like think of him sometimes. Just pink, because pink. This is my Substance shirt I bought online. Isn't that so sick? You don't change your mind. Cute, and then the back is even better. You can see it. Okay. So it starts raining, so I have space buns on, I have glitter, I have makeup, I have lashes, like I have everything done, and it starts raining, and this kid's like huddled up to me, like I have a skirt on, like it's just everything is just wet. I was so overstimulated, just being overstimulated in general, like having to literally sleep outside, and like some homeless people would like tap the tent while we're sleeping. It was scary. We were just like, dude, like let's just go get through this night. It's crazy to wake up in a city, especially like the city of angels, and like people walking around literally all night because it is such a big city. Bruh, that was a trip. I just hear people talking to themselves, talking to the people next to us. It was weird. It was such a trip. It was like so worth it. So like all these things adding up to this night, and we're like, this better be worth it, dude. This is a lot. And then we get to the show, like they let us in, blah blah blah. We run to the front. We're like, we have to get barricaded no matter what. And so we do. It was all worth it. Like just the car situation, the freaking jacket just not working, everything, just the show starts, everything's just perfect, like the vibes are immaculate. So yeah, like I have these songs memorized. I love this album so much. I was like just so excited to be there, seeing all the outfits, and like, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, so I made some accessories with the jacket. I like have experience with polymer clay and like making little figures and like little things, little keychains, and so I decided to make a keychain for Miley on the jacket of there was this amazing artist named Colin, well not was, he's still around, Colin Christian. He designed this is a medical term, I hope it doesn't get demonetized on YouTube, a unicorn penis. Her tour, like yeah, I'll put pictures up, I'm not gonna say much, but Miley got obsessed, I got obsessed, and so he made that unicorn penis, and I was like, I need to make that, like a little miniature version of it, and put it as a keychain on the jacket. I feel like if she gets the jacket, she's gonna know exactly what that is. And the fact, like, I want it to be like, oh yeah, I pay attention to like little details like that. I need to get into the story of her wearing it, so because I'm gonna reference the little unicorn penis soon, because it's gonna come up again, because yeah, there's something funny happened with that. Over the barricade, I'm just holding it like on the railing, just not like over my face, because I don't want to put my hands too high, like I don't want to do the most. I want to just like, if she sees it, she sees it and stuff. So she was playing the song Lighter, and I think she had like seen it a while earlier, because she was looking my way, and I was like, okay, I think she's like noticing that I have something I want to give her. And then she starts playing Lighter, and I have a video of her doing the exchange. Like, I'm so glad they live streamed it, because like the fact that I get to keep this thing forever is like it's so important to me, especially because I didn't have my phone out. I wanted to live in the moment, you know, and I was just like glad like that they were taking care of that part. And where did my eyeliner go? And I was like in tears, like literally crying, like, oh my god, she's playing the song Lighter, this is happening, like. And I'm with my sister right next to me, my twin sister. Like, we literally love this era so much. And like the fact that like everything, all that wrong shit was happening, and then like just it ended up in her hands, like Like, I literally still can't, like, believe it. Like, all my hard work and stuff. Like, just, like, it felt full circle because we did grow up with her. Like, I literally have, like, a VHS tape with, like, Hannah Montana on it still. Like, my mom practices Catholicism, and we had to go to church with her the first day. I think it was, yeah, the first day Hannah Montana premiered. And, or I think the second, maybe the second episode. So we had to go to church, and I was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna miss it. Like, I don't know how, like, I don't have DVR. I don't have that stuff. So, yeah, I put a tape in. I figured out that, like, we knew how to, like, record stuff on the VHS tape. And we had it recording while we went to church. Came back, watched it, and just, like, we rewatch it. We wanted to get tickets to see her when we were younger, but we didn't have money. And just being such fans of her since I was such, like, a young kid. Like, I wanted to be her. And we were just, like, obsessed with the music. Like, everything. Even now, like, I find myself at 31 years old, like, going back to that discography of, like, Hannah Montana and stuff, and I'm just, like, inspired again. And just, I don't know, just her getting it felt so full circle. Like, and this Dead Pets album was so, like, I felt raw and like, real, personal and stuff. And I don't know, I felt like I connected with her on this album. It was so cool. And, like, the aesthetic she was, like, getting into, like, I started, like, getting into as well. Like, trippy, like, psychedelics and stuff. Like, okay, so she wore it twice. Like, how? I don't know. Like, girl, I was baffled. So a couple days she's on The Voice. They go to a hospital to, like, I think do, like, fundraising and, like, be with the kids and, like, sing to them and stuff. Tell me why Miley wears the jacket there. Girl. And, oh, I'm going heavy in this blush. I should have got it too close. It's kimchi's blush. Look at this little, it is, I'm so off topic. Yeah, so she goes to a hospital, and it's like Alicia Keys, Adam Levine, and she's with these kids and wearing it. And I put the pictures up. Like, I have photos of her wearing it again. Like, are you kidding, bruh? Like, okay, wearing it, like, while you're singing lighter, like, okay, like, I can die happy. But wearing it again because you like it? What? Are you serious? That's why I was like, oh my god, she loves this thing. Like, celebrities don't wear things twice. Like, that's their MO. They're just like, we got money, we don't need to wear things twice. Like, we're gonna buy some good stuff. And the fact that she wore it twice, I was like, oh, I hit a nerve. Like, she understands exactly what I was saying with the art, like the aesthetic, like everything. Like, it said so much. Because I don't know, I don't really pay attention to, like, who she's wearing. Like, if she it's like a thing that she does is wear fan merch. Because I didn't see anybody there at the show giving her something handmade, like, in the front. I would have noticed, like, if there was kids, like, oh, actually there was people throwing stuff after I had gave her the jacket, like, throwing her stuff, like little jewelry and things, but not a jacket. Because, like, it is kind of a hard thing to do. Like, I never even, like, filmed myself, like, making something like that. Maybe I should get back into that. Like, just film how to do it, like a DIY. I used to, like, make a couple other things, like, as a freelance commissioned artist and stuff. So I should do that. I should get back into that. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, anyways, but, like, Miley wearing it twice. Like, what? And then, yeah, so I see photos, and I'm just like, and then this, like, picture of a little girl laughing and pointing at the jacket. And I know exactly what she's pointing at. Remember I had said I made a unicorn penis and decided to put it on the jacket? Probably not a good idea to wear to a hospital with kids in it. Like, she didn't look at the jacket before she put it on. Girl. I don't know who the photographer was, but he knew exactly what they were laughing at. And I was like, oh my god, freaking Miley, dude. If that's not Miley, I don't know what is. just her just bringing a unicorn penis into a hospital, not even knowing that that's on it. I was like dying because I looked at the photo and was like, oh my god, this is so funny. No one knows the context behind this photo. And I told my sister, and she was dying, and oh my god, like, it's a great photo because there's just like a little girl and she's just smiling, pointing at the jacket, and Miley's like just she's looking. I want to know the response after that. God, I wish I could have been that fly on the wall who knew had like what happened, and I'm just hoping like no one else like clocked it. Like, they probably let it go because she is Miley, but it's just so funny. Like, I guess it is at a hospital, so like they see everything, but the kids, I don't know. So they wonder, oh no, oh my god, the things I do, oh my god, I shouldn't have done that. But the jacket's cute. I wonder what if like I want to know if Alicia Keys said anything. I love her. I literally grew up to her music, so like the fact that it was like in the same vicinity as like just like these people, and like I don't know, like I want to know in the morning she decided like what she wanted to wear, and like I love how she styled it too with the headbands, the little like the earrings, the pants, like everything. The whole outfit was really a vibe, and I was like, wow, this jacket did go really good with the outfit. It's like I kind of knew her style. It was amazing. It's like, I don't know, it's so cool. Like I felt so proud. Like I love fashion, I love clothing, I love like aesthetics, and just in general like a whole concept of a an outfit. And the fact that like I spoke to her in that way was so cool, and she has like no idea who I am because I don't even think I wrote my name in it. Like I was so dumb. Where is my lip gloss? My lip gloss is popping. My lip gloss is cool. I look like Jennifer Coolidge. Work. I'm so glad I have pictures, I have videos, just like of documenting this like time in my life where just like a lot of stuff paid off, like just the sleepless nights, the hard work being a commission artist at that time, and just working on hella crap, like just random stuff, like making jackets, making grad caps, making everything, shoes. What else did I made curtains one time. Just random crap just to like feed myself. Like it's crazy. Like I was like, dang, like that was a good time in my life, and I'm glad she got something out of it, and I got like hella memories back, and like just like the video and the fact that I have pictures of her, just like she was literally like performing in that damn jacket like twice, like at the concert and at the freaking hospital. It's a dream. I have a couple other stories like with celebrities, like people I encountered I love and cool things happening. I just want like people to see like if you come up with a project and you're like confident in it, and like you put your heart into it and you want to like give it to an artist you love, like it's possible. You just gotta like work at it, manifest it, like envision yourself giving like the artwork to them, and people love receiving artwork. Like it's so cool. If I was like a singer and like artist, I would want to get like stuff from my fans. That I have a tattoo like in remembrance of that time period because of Miley, and it is this, the sun, because she has a song called One Sun, and it's about just people taking for granted like Earth, and just how we're all like supposed to be there for each other, just like all kinds of different meanings, but definitely like Earth related. I love this outfit she wore because it was like a sun outfit. It was so cute. Thank you guys for listening to my beloved Miley story, and hope you guys enjoyed it. But yeah, comment below what's your favorite Miley song. I would like to know. All right, see you in the next one, guys.